Hi, colleagues, friends of field scholars in Texas. Welcome back home to the site where we are going to be sharing information related to scholarship application worldwide. Guys, as I promised you last time, I'm going to share with you the link, the relevant site where you will be finding all information related to research projects, PhD research projects, which are advertised by different supervisors at different universities. Uh, this is actually called Find a PhD. And Find a PhD will help students find and compare PhD research projects and programs. And this means you will have the list of different research projects and also PhD programs, and you compare them to find out what will perfectly match with your background and also your interest. You will also find that the list of doctoral opportunities and scholarships in addition to a wide range of advice on postgraduate research and finding. Guys, this is the link for the site. And how will you navigate when you copy and paste this link into Google, or when you type in Google find a PhD? This page will appear, and once this page appear, you will need also to be selecting the field of study, the field of research. This will be based on your previous education. So, for example, I have selected biological sciences. And once you select the biological sciences, you will get the list of projects which are related to or which are from the field of biological sciences. You can also select business management and management, chemistry, geography, engineering, law, or field of study. You can select from this. And then after selecting your field of study or your field of interest, you will then go to further specify or to further narrow your research by using specific keywords related to your field of study. For example, if I selected the biological sciences, I will use some keywords related to biology. So that's why I brought in like genetics, engineering, DNA, RNA, biotechnology, cancer, proteomics, sequencing, drug discovery. So, but you can also use your own field if you want. For example, you can use climate change. Depending on your field, you can use land degradation. You can also use pollution. It depends on your field of study. And when you use these key terms, you will now be narrowing your research, and you find the projects which are related to the keyword that you used. For example, because I used the genetics, here I find a list of the list of projects related to genetics. For example, I find this one about determining the biological basis of observed clinical outcomes in juvenile idiopathic arthritis using genetics and the multi-omics. And we have a very big number of other projects which are displayed because of this keyword genetics. So that's how we will navigate. Use a specific keyword just to narrow your research. So you will also see that you have other options of narrowing your research. You can use like location, whether you want to find the PhD in Canada, in the USA, in Europe, or any other country. You can also use specific institution. You can also use PhD type. Maybe you want the PhD by research, you want the PhD by coursework. You also you can also use funding, whether you are a self-funded student or whether you are uh, looking for this full funded PhD project. So you will also have different options to narrow your research so that you can get the project which matches perfectly with your wish. So after finding the project which matches with your background, and after finding the project which matches with your interest, you will now see the option down. You will see the option of showing the interest in this project, and that's how you really have to send this message, contacting the principal investigators or supervisors, just showing the interest in their project, and then when you send this message, you may receive the feedback, and sometimes this feedback can be also showing you the next way forward, how to apply, because sometimes the project can be having the instruction on how to apply, or the instruction on how to apply can be sometimes provided by the supervisor. So get in touch with the principal investigators, and then if they provide the feedback, they can give you some guidance on how to apply, or even they can welcome you, showing that you welcome the to sending the application. So this will also be very helpful. So guys, this is the brief summary on this site. This is the find a PhD. You type this in Google, you will find a list of different field of study. You select your field of study. After selecting your field of study, you also use the specific key terms related to the project, the PhD you wanted to do. And after using that specific key terms, you will narrow your research and you find the PhD projects which are advertised. You read through them because they have description, what is about the funding, and also what is about the research group that you will be joining. You will read through all the information, and then after you will proceed with the sending the application, just in case you find the project is relevant and is perfectly matching with your interest and also your background. So I think the next time we'll have to discuss a little bit about how to contact the principal investigator. So you find the PhD project advertised by a principal investigator, and you are interested in that project. You find it matches with your background. So how you should draft the convincing email when you are contacting the principal investigator, showing the interest in their project. That's what we will do next time, so that you may find the key information which should be in that mail when you are contacting the principal investigator. Thank you very much. Keep in touch. Whenever you are stuck during your application, come and let me know. I will always be happy to help. Thank you very much and see you next time. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye.